Hi guys.
Hi, welcome to Females Unfiltered.
Welcome to another week. How you doing, Dem?
Oh, busy. It's so funny that you're asking how I'm doing because on the way over here, because we wear so many hats,
Right.
I literally thought to myself that expression where people go, "Oh, Beyonce has the same 24 hours as you do." I'm like, no, she's actually got 30 hours in her day. There's no possible way that Beyonce has 24 hours in her day because I can't get what I need to get done in 24 hours.
Right.
So she's got an extra hand. When we sleep, I think that we're all just like when Santa comes and he snaps his fingers.
Yeah.
I think that's what happens with Beyonce. She snaps her fingers. We're all frozen.
Yeah.
We don't really know, and then she gets a lot of stuff done.
I think you're right about that.
There's no way. There's
Yeah.
no way she has the 24 hours that I have and gets everything she has done.
Oh, bae.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm actually feeling like real good about life right now.
Okay.
Feeling good about things that I'm working on. So we'll leave it at that for now. Feeling good.
Okay,
Did
feeling
you
good.
have a favorite thing this week by chance?
Favorite thing this week is my mom's here.
Oh, yeah.
So mom's visiting. Shout out to mom. So happy that she is here.
Mm-hmm.
I actually let her borrow my car yesterday. While I was like, okay, I have to run
Okay.
around today. I have it, so she's stuck at home. But it's a good thing that she's stuck at home because when I saw that she had borrowed my car, I came back and saw groceries,
Oh, yes.
which means that today she's stuck at home, so she has to cook. And one thing that she's gonna make, which you're gonna see the country roots come out of me, collard greens. She knows how to make them just right. Everyone knows, like, I was born here, I have a lot of family here, but I grew up in North Carolina, but I'm so country that if the greens are good, I drink the juice.
Oh, you
So,
do?
oh, girl, yes.
Okay.
Something about it. So
Okay.
I am just looking forward to that collard green juice.
So is mom nervous about driving in LA? Because some, like my dad, is totally happy to not. I drive wherever my dad comes. He's like, I think it's better that way, and it is.
She's fine with driving because, like I said, like she was like grew up here and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, that's
She
right.
doesn't like the traffic or whatsoever. So when it's off peak time, she's good with that.
Okay.
But then when I'm home and she's like, "Oh, I need to go somewhere," I'm like, "You didn't go?" Then I do the driving.
Right.
Like when we have to go visit family down in Costa Mesa and Cerritos, I'm the one driving. So
Yeah. Okay.
Ah,
All right.
what's your
well,
favorite
Mom.
thing? I'm gonna drink.
Mine is like not that amazing. Mine was just this past week. I've been really on top of like eating good
Okay.
and working out.
Okay.
I've gotten in a lot of really good like heavy workouts, and I've been eating like a ton of like chicken and salmon and shit. And it makes me feel just good about life.
No, I mean that's
Yeah.
a good thing.
Yeah.
Cleaner eating. It's yeah.
Oh, and I quit refined sugar.
Wow.
I just got a cold turkey it.
And how are the withdrawals going?
It's okay actually because I only ever ate it on the weekends before.
Okay.
And I just decided, you know what, my body doesn't really need it, so I'm just gonna quit.
Your body is a temple.
Yeah, there was like 2 occasions where I really wanted to buy like some kind of candy, and I was like, not gonna do it.
Every now and again you gotta slip up.
Well, before we know it, it's gonna be like some holiday, and I'm gonna eat something.
Oh,
so.
yeah, no, holidays are when all the rules go out the window.
Right.
That's just my opinion.
Exactly.
It's so funny because, like, I would think, like, we all know, like, Thanksgiving rules go out the window.
Yep.
Christmas rules go out the window. And then I think to myself, my birthday's in January. I'm like, your birthday's in January, too. So it's like,
Yeah,
dang, we
baby.
got to get ready for our birthdays.
Yep.
And then I'm like,
July
let me
4th,
diet.
someone's gonna have a picnic.
Girl, I even count all the holidays. I'm like, I got to stop this eating. I'm like, wait, Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. I got to celebrate that. So here comes some more candy. Valentine's Day, how can you not?
I know, right?
Every month is a holiday. I'm down for it.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
What's going on in the world this week? What'd you find?
What's going on in the world this week? One thing that I'll be remiss by not bringing up is just our condolences to the friends, family, and supportive nature in the industry for John Singleton.
Absolutely.
He passed away at 51. It was very sudden. He had a stroke that he didn't recover from, but just the prolific things that he has done for entertainment and shining a light in worlds that people didn't know much about. I mean, one of his best films today, Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
He had it at Cannes. It won so many accolades. Another film that I really enjoyed of his, if you have never seen it before, look it up, Higher Learning.
Okay.
It was such a great piece.
Yeah.
And it showed about race relations on college campuses. And he just gave starts to so many good actors.
did.
I mean, Taraji P. Henson, she actually says that if it was not for him, she would not have the career she has today. So, our hearts off from Hollywood and beyond for John Singleton and his family.
Absolutely. Thanks, Dom.
Yeah, what's going on in the world?
So the one thing I found that I really liked, so as I referenced, I used to live in Saudi Arabia, Muslim country, so I'm a a lot of like ties to the Muslim community, and what I love is Halima Aiden.
Yes.
She's a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model, and she's the first woman ever to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated wearing a hijab and burkini.
Yes.
And I'm like, go girl.
Exactly.
And she's beautiful.
Oh.
She is classy. She is elegant. And she actually, at the age 19, she made headlines for being the first woman to wear a hijab in the Miss Minnesota USA pageant. Is where she kind of got her start, and then she became an international model. She's been extremely successful. And when she partnered with Sports Illustrated, who has a woman who was handling the editorials, she said, hey, nothing would make me happier than to put you on the cover.
Hats off to her.
I
love that women, well, everyone, but especially women, are not conforming to, you know, whatever society wants you to do. They say, you know, don't change yourself, you just change the way it's viewed.
Right.
And she was like, why can't this be possible?
Absolutely.
And she's now opening the door for the next. It's hard to be the first, but it's an honor to be the first as well.
Absolutely.
So hats off to her.
So way to go, girl, way to go. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to get set up for our dating advice with Sydney. He's always got something.
I wonder if he's been on any dates.
Oh, we're going to find out, guys. Hang tight. We'll be right back. Hi, guys. We're back. Sydney's with us. Hey, Sydney.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going with you?
It's good. It's good.
Sydney, are you ready for some summer loving? Because it's almost
I'm always ready for some summer loving.
Wait, did you get rid of your winter boo? You said that's what you were going to do because you got some summer bays on the horizon.
That's been complicated. She actually broke up with me.
Did she see your segment?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
No. Actually, spill the spa girl.
Spill the spa girl.
Spa girl,
Okay.
tell us.
So what happened is we've been bumping heads. It's in the cuffing season, and she just got tired of me.
She got tired of you?
So what happened is
you're pretty easy to get along with.
I am easy to get along with, and
let's not be modest. What you do?
What did you do?
So I was at her place.
Okay.
Right. Everything's going fine.
Okay.
She fell asleep on the couch, and I decided, you know what? I need to eat because there's nothing gonna happen right now. She's tired.
Okay.
So I got myself a burrito. It did not settle well. So I slept on the couch that night, and she thought there was something else going on. I was just trying to be considerate.
Okay.
So that's the actual tea.
Well,
so she was just like, no, there's something going on. I was just like, yeah, there was something going on in my stomach.
Right.
But she's like, no, don't even try to act like that. I'm just like, all right, this is.
Okay, well, obviously, does she have a pattern of this behavior? Did this come out? You must have already had issues for this
Thank
all
you.
of a sudden.
It doesn't just happen over burrito.
No, there's something
a little
else.
Taco Bell does not ruin
End
a relationship.
So I think that there's been some insecurities in our relationship that's been bubbling up.
Okay.
So I think pretty much everything, a squeak will turn into a loud siren if it's interpreted.
So they weren't addressed. The insecurities weren't addressed.
Must say in this case, a poop turned into a shower.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm just thinking, you know how people say like some stuff is going on in a relationship and they just waiting for that last catalyst that puts you over the edge.
Yeah.
It'll be like, like, oh, we're not getting along, and all of a sudden she go, you ain't put the cap on the toothpaste? That's it.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like happened to me over burrito. I thought you were going to say you got some food, you didn't bring her some.
And that's why I was trying to hold back because it's so weird to say, yo, I think I got broke up over a bad burrito.
No,
That's so weird.
You got broke up over
So,
something
yeah,
else.
I think there's like some insecurities there. And then it's just.
So did you try to work it out? Were you like sad that it ended and you want to work it out with her? Or are you just kind of like,
we're still
you're in the
teetering.
gray.
We're in a gray
You're in the
area.
gray.
I'm just going through the motions right now.
So don't send him any DMs yet, folks, because that could get him in trouble.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, we got some questions for you. Okay. So I was told someone was talking about this like girl that gives relationship advice and they liked her advice, blah, blah. So I was saying how I'm naturally like a pretty monogamous person, and if I find like one person that I like, even if we're dating or there's no title, I just won't talk to anybody else. I'll just want to talk to that person. That's just how I'm wired. And this person was like, no, you can't do that, because you know, when you're dating around, if a guy wants to be monogamous with you, he's going to make that known when he's ready.
Right.
And you should always have 3 people you're dating. It should be 3. Because if it's 2, you're just more like either or, this one or that one. But when it's 3, you're less inclined to put all your feelings into one person and less likely that you're going to get hurt if some shit goes wrong. So you should always be dating 3. And I was like, I don't know if I'm mentally capable of that. So what do you think?
I am a fan of the trifecta
Okay.
because, like, you know, there's 7 days in a week.
Yes.
So you can see each person twice, and you have Sunday as your rest day. So I'm just saying, it's a good deal.
Okay.
Honestly, I think everybody's different. I don't think you have to see a certain amount of people just because, you know, that's the rule. You can be you can be monogamous with someone even though they're dating, because that's not how you operate. I think we all operate differently, you know. So I think, you know, as long as those lines in the relationship are clear that, hey, you know, we're dating, we're not, you know, committed and different things like that. Because I've been in dating relationships where I'm just like, it's a monogamous relationship.
Right.
And we didn't talk about being monogamous. We actually talked about, hey, it's okay for you to see other people.
Yeah.
And I just didn't because...
You didn't want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wasn't mad. I was like, hey, you need to do what I'm doing.
But
because,
were your feelings hurt more because you were only seeing that person? Like, and then if the situation didn't work out, were you kind of like, damn, I should have talked to someone else too?
No, it wasn't, because, like, I mean, I was asked that question a couple days ago. Like, it's like, hey, has she seen anyone? I'm like,
Maybe.
pretty sure. She has her friends. I don't ask because that's not my concern. You know?
Okay.
Well, if you don't ask, you can't get mad.
Yeah, you can't get mad. I can't be like, you're seeing somebody
But
when we already
right, but
decided.
definitely you need to establish that, like, from the get. Like, not the first date, but at least, like, by 3rd date. Like, hey, just wanted to make sure that way it's not to the point where it gets
So you
to the
think by
bedroom.
3rd date?
Well, yeah, because, you know, some people by that time, some people, not all, but some people by that time have decided to get intimate.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I feel like when you take it to a level of intimacy, that's when it needs to be
Well, for
reduced.
sure, there needs to be
So
a
you
conversation.
You don't want to have sex and then have that conversation.
Right.
You're like, so,
By the way,
Yeah. So,
12. Thanks for this Tuesday, you know. Like,
yeah, thanks for this Tuesday. See you Thursday.
pretty much every other day. But
oh shit.
okay, so the question that I have, and that some other people wanted me to ask you as well, because this is a debate between males and females. It's all about the swipe left, swipe right. It's about Tinder, Hinge, all that. So, one girl was looking at her phone, and she's like, "Oh no, he's not cute. No, thank you. No, he doesn't have this interest, etc." So she's being very picky. The guy at the table, who's a friend of ours, said, "Well, guys, we just swipe on everything." He said, "We literally swipe on everything, and if it matches, it matches." So all the girls were like, "That's not what he's supposed to do," and he was shocked. He was like, "Wait a minute, what? You girls don't do the same thing?" We're all like, "Hell no, we discuss it. We look into our friends and stuff." So is that true? Do guys just swipe on everything, just and whatever shit sticks on the wall, they're like, yes?
Yes.
Oh, you guys are going to be mad at me. I'm going to give away the yes. Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
I had no
But
idea.
it's literally looking at it at a completely different way than maybe women are looking
So
at it.
you're not looking at it as like a person you want to date. You're just like, they're hot, sure.
Oh, look, it doesn't even matter about dating. It's about winning, all right?
Winning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just being
No,
No,
extremely
I know.
honest.
We love honesty.
We
Basically-
didn't realize that guys swiped on everything.
So, like, sometimes when a guy doesn't message you, it's just because he wanted to match. It's like, hey, I got another match. I got 150, 200, 300 matches. That's cool.
Okay.
You know, and it's not about, and then, like, once you match, you can decide, it's like, do I want to message this person? Are they worth it? Because the thing is, if you're just like, oh, they like green tea and I like, you know, English tea, and you just, like, swipe left on them, you know, you don't have a chance to decide, like, maybe that's a dumb thing to be deciding on
I
a
mean, with
match.
that specific example, absolutely.
Yeah.
But like, some of it's like, oh, they're a Marvel fan and not a DC fan. Something like ridiculous. Sometimes it's just like, I'll read a profile, right?
Okay.
And I'm just like, if she says, oh, I speak fluent sarcasm, right?
Okay.
But nothing in her profile is
It's
sarcastic,
sarcastic.
then I'm gonna be like, no, swipe left.
Okay.
You know, I'm like, you're not very
False
sarcastic.
advertising, yeah.
Okay.
But then, like, if we match, and then I talk to her, and she is sarcastic, then I was just judging her on what she put on her profile and not
Gotcha.
being like, oh, maybe she's not sarcastic when she writes. Maybe she just speaks it and she's not good at writing sarcasm, you know?
Well, the secret is out. We all know that men swipe right on everything. So men, here's a tip for you.
Ooh.
Ladies only swipe when they're interested.
That is true.
So if you get a match, good for you. So that secret is out now.
I read profiles, and if you don't have your Instagram attached, it is way less likely I'm going to swipe on you because I'm like, I'm like, these are probably pictures from 5 years ago. You probably don't even look like that anymore. I need to see what you actually look like.
And that's all the secrets you're going to get?
Swipe live.
That's all the secrets you're going to get.
Hashtag swipe life.
We're not going to give too much away, but I think that was very...
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So it's so sad, Cindy. This is our last episode with you till September.
I know.
We're about to go on break for the summer.
Uh-oh, summer break.
But maybe I can get Sydney to do a sketch with me this summer like I got him to do one last year. Speaking of farting, Sydney and I have a fart sketch, guys. You should really check it out on our Instagram.
Speaking of farting.
It can break up relationships.
Yes, it can.
Or it can bring them together.
Yep.
You'll just have to watch to find out. But make sure that you are following Sydney over the summer because he might just take that summer boo on a vacation, and we'll hear all about it in September. So tell them they can follow you.
I'm not going to do
Shut up.
that.
But the suspense, Sydney, the suspense.
I just thought about the prices. I was just like, oh, snaps.
And next season we'll have a new single out.
So follow me, thatguysydney.com, and That Guy Sydney on
That Guy
Instagram.
Sydney.
I got a show at Flappers Burbank coming up.
What day?
On the 14th.
Quit holding out.
Yeah.
The 14th, guys. Flappers Burbank.
Yep.
Fabulous.
There you go. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to bring on our main guest, someone you're going to want to know more about because she's a wonderful actress, activist, and so much more. So stick around.
We'll be back in a minute, guys. Hi, guys. We're back.
Yeah.
Kathy's with us. Welcome to the show, Kathy.
Thank you for having me here. This is awesome. This
Aw.
location is beautiful. You guys are so funny. I'm so happy.
We are so happy to have you.
You guys, Kathy is one multi-talented lady. She is an actress. She is a writer. She is a director. She is a producer when need be. She's like us. You got to do what you got to do to get done what you want to get done.
I feel like nowadays in the business, you have to know how to do everything.
Oh, yeah.
You do.
Or else
Absolutely.
You're going to be left behind. So,
Yeah.
You
So-
have to do everything. You have to be good at everything, at least somewhat good.
Right.
You know,
Precisely.
pretty decent, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, so it looked like originally acting was kind of what your forte was.
Yes.
Before you branched out into directing.
Yes.
So what made you go? Was it just you needed a project done? You're like, I guess I'm a director too.
No. I love acting. Don't get me wrong. It's great and all, but I feel so powerful, wonderful when I'm directing. I love telling stories. I just love every aspect of filmmaking. So it was just natural for me to be a filmmaker. That's my strong point. So I feel like, yeah, I'm a pretty good actress, but I'm a much better director.
Okay. I love that. Because usually the story is like, acting's my heart, but I wear all these other hats because I have to. But you're like, nah.
No. I'll act if I have to.
And you do.
Yes,
and you
yes,
do. You're
I
in
do.
Plastic Daydream.
Yes.
Which is one of your films. You
Yes.
played a doctor.
Yes. It stars Sherry Belafonte.
Which I was going to say, how did it
Yes.
feel working with the legendary Sherry
Okay.
Belafonte?
I will tell you, it was fabulous. It was the best. She's awesome. She is like a mentor to me. I call her up if I have any questions, anything.
love.
She'll go out to dinner with me, and she's wonderful.
You
So
Sherry
I'm
Belafonte?
just like, thank you.
Sherry Belafonte's in your favorites on your phone?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, wouldn't she be yours?
Yes. I'm
Absolutely.
just saying, like, if you, girl, you better hook your phone quickly. I'll be like, Sherry Belafonte. They'd be like, I'm gonna go through her call list. I'm gonna be Sherry Belafonte, Oprah, like everyone. I'll be like, what?
It's like, I have a question. I'll just call my face.
Exactly.
No, but
Hello.
she was wonderful to work with. She not only is she a fabulous actress, she is the executive producer of the film. And I called her up one day and said, hey, we had a girl who was going to sing the closing credits song, and she couldn't do it. How do you feel about doing this? You haven't had an album in 30 years or something like that. She said, I'll do it. Send me the
Oh
song.
my God.
And I was just blown away. So she got the song, she liked it. She said, but you know, I want to change it a little. I want to do it in French. I don't speak French, but I want to learn how to, and I said, that's amazing. That's incredible.
Okay,
it fit
girl.
perfectly. So she learned how to sing it in French. She sang it in French, and it was so gorgeous. So we're going to hopefully release the song
Oh, wow.
soon.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, she needs to be singing. She's
Right.
incredible. Her voice
Right.
is incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, if you don't know who Sherry Belafonte
Come on,
is,
people. Google.
exactly. Know your legends, honey. Okay.
And so that subject matter specifically, right? It's someone who's kind of obsessed with turning back, the hands of time. They're going to undergo some surgery.
Yes. Well, she wants surgery. The reason I wrote this film is because I want to touch on the subject of how we are altering our looks constantly.
Yes.
I mean, we all fall into the category of
Absolutely.
doing Instagram and let me touch up that little pimple there. Let me fix this
Uh-huh.
a little bit, and it's not realistic.
Right, right.
Okay, so I wanted to show that a woman is struggling with aging, and she just wants to try to keep doing surgery, keep doing things to stay young, but it's not to her benefit as far as health and all that. So she goes to extremes to try to stay young. And why do people do that? Why do people put their life at risk,
Yes.
to try to stay young? And I want that conversation to start. Why are we doing these things, I mean, I
Right.
get you want to look good.
Right.
But also society tells us we're not desirable as we age.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
And that is so not true. And that's another reason I want to do this film. It's like you are very successful as you age and you become more intelligent, you become more beautiful. I
Right.
think.
Absolutely. Oh, the double standard of Hollywood.
I was going to say, you know how it is with men. Men age and
Yes.
everyone's like, I'll take a piece of
Oh,
that
Ooh,
silver fox
silver
any
fox,
day.
yeah.
Right.
Women age and they're like, add 10 years and that'll be their next acting gig. And you're like,
Yeah,
what
but
is
it's
that?
changing now. It's changing.
It
It
really
is.
I
It
feel
is. I feel like not at the rate that it needs to.
Correct.
True.
But it is
That's
changing.
true.
It's inching along.
So I did another film
Yeah.
I wrote and directed was Who is Billy Bones?
Right.
Now
Yes.
Billy Bones was supposed to perform.
He was. Oh, Billy.
Yes, but he's
It's
busy,
okay.
busy
It's
guy.
okay.
Now he's in his 60s.
Yeah.
Now this is another age issue.
Right.
He is going stronger than any 20-year-old I've ever seen. He's performing, he's recording, and he has all this energy, and he's still trying to succeed more and more and more.
Right,
So
right.
it's like, wow, that gives me inspiration. It's like, you're in your 60s and you're still going strong.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
It's incredible to me.
I mean,
What?
everything you just told me, like even you said Sherry Belafonte learning sing the song in French.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know where to start. I'd be like,
And she's in her
exactly.
now she's in her 60s too.
Yes.
And we had this conversation. Well, first of all, I was looking for a woman that looked old. She looks super young, so we had to kind of age her a
Right.
bit. Which, when we tried to make her ugly, it was a hard thing to
No.
do. How do you make Sherry Belafonte ugly?
Precisely.
A lot of makeup. So, and she still looked gorgeous. But anyway, so we got her kind of, looking ugly at some point. But she was telling me and people at the Pan African Film Festival that she's never had issues with her looks or anything like that. She's always, she never thought she was a babe or anything, but she always felt pretty confident with
Yeah,
herself.
yeah.
And I thought, wow, that's incredible, because a lot of women have some kind of issue. And she's like, I always felt good about myself.
Good
So I'm like, why
her,
can't we all need to
Sherry.
be like that?
Absolutely.
Right.
That's the
Absolutely.
secret. And that's why she still looks so gorgeous.
Yeah.
Probably.
There you go.
Probably. And then with Billy Bones, so
Yes.
that's really like a punk rock documentary.
Yes, yes.
And what, were you always loving punk rock growing up? Like, what drew you to this subject matter?
This man drew me to it. He's incredible, charismatic, and he's just wonderful. So his story, he has this whole, if you watch the documentary, you'll see he has this love story with his wife and his child and the struggle they went through. It's just a beautiful story. His life is wonderful. So, but he started the whole punk rock scene here in LA in 77. And there was this club called The Mask. It was only around for like a year and a half, but it's where the Go-Go's and all these big bands
right.
started. And it's such an incredible story. So I just wanted to tell, that story, the punk rock story, and also his human story.
Yeah, yeah. And how did you end up meeting Billy Bones? Because it sounds like you knew him and then you decided to do the
I
film.
met him through some friends,
Yeah.
and I just thought he was so incredible. I'm like, God, this guy's so charismatic. I need to put him on camera.
Right,
So I was
right.
going to do like a short film with him or something, but there was so many people that came to the table and they said, we have these stories to tell you about this guy and about the scene and everything. So I said, okay, this is a feature
Full-fledged.
film.
Right,
Uh-huh.
yeah, right.
And it did well. It aired on KCET
Yes, it did.
here in Los Angeles, and then Link TV nationwide.
Yeah.
Yeah, so check it out.
Check it out, y'all.
And you have your own production company, right? Kolla Cat.
Kolla Cat Productions, yes.
Where you make all the magic happen.
Yes,
And you
yes.
also did a documentary about the LA River, which is like such an interesting subject matter that
Yeah, I
not
did
most
one
would think
on
about.
the LA River, just because everyone sees the LA River as just like cement. It's not
Right.
Right.
But it's a natural river, believe it or not.
right.
So I like things about LA.
Yeah, but you were kind of focusing on, how people are throwing their trash into it, they're taking
Exactly.
advantage of it. It's certainly
Exactly.
not what it used to be.
Exactly.
And so why did you just
Well,
decide
'cause
to
every year they do a river cleanup.
Right.
And they go to the LA River. LA River goes from all the way from Long Beach to it's
forever.
super long. So they go and people go in. You can donate your time and go and pick out trash. And too bad they only do it once a year. But
Work on that.
right? That needs to be like a once a month situation.
yeah, because I know people that just throw things into the river. So, I got some trash. Go throw it in the river.
Precisely.
Yeah, so they do the river cleanup and all that. And when I heard about the organization that did that, I was like, okay, well, this is interesting. Let's talk about this. Let's let people know that this is a natural river. That this is not just some man-made thing.
Right. And it does look. I remember when I
It looks
first
man-made. Yeah.
came to visit LA when I was 17. And, I was like riding a train and it was like the LA River. And you're like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what? The cement? That's it?
Exactly.
There's no water, right? Going through.
Oh, you'll get it together, LA. We believe in you.
I mean, with the new straw ordinance and so
Right.
many different things,
Right.
and the plastic bag man, we're getting it
Yes,
together.
yes, I like that.
We're working on it. Okay, so
okay, go
what's in the works for you? What do we got coming up that?
I have a feature film that we have a script it's at very beginning stages right now, so
Okay.
we're working on that. But I do really quickly want to
Yeah.
ask you. You said that you gave up meat. I
Yes.
heard you talking.
Because
about
you're
that.
vegan,
Yes,
right?
you are
Yes.
vegan. I'm not there yet. I commend
But
veganism.
congratulations.
Thank you.
You're trying.
I really am.
That's wonderful.
How long have you been vegan for?
Like
Long
over
time.
15 years. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
really
So
long
second
time.
nature.
Yeah. So it's easy for me. People say, "Isn't it so hard?" No.
Yeah, no, that's the
I
thing
don't-
that
I
I
don't know
found.
anything
Like people who are vegan have been vegan for more than a year. They
Yeah.
go, you don't even miss it. There's
You
so many
don't,
different
you don't,
alternatives
yeah.
now. And what I love about people who are vegan is that they're a plethora of advice too. They're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I can send you some recipes.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
send you some tips. They're like, do you want to sit down? We're about to have vegan church. Like I'm gonna get you
Burger King now is
the Impossible
nationwide.
Burger.
The Impossible Burger, yes.
So this is a huge step.
Yes.
Really.
And if you haven't had the Impossible Burger, it's even better. I'm sorry, I don't want to offend anyone if they're going to sponsor us or whatever. It's better than Beyond Burger. Beyond Meat. It is because we're going to have to talk vegan later
Okay,
because
okay.
Slutty Vegan in Atlanta did a pop-up out here.
Okay.
And it's the best vegan burger you will ever taste. They have their own secret sauce.
Send some free burgers.
Oh my gosh, yes. They do it on Hawaiian
do it.
buns. And all the because it's called Slutty Vegan, all the recipes stuff on the menu is like the sloppy toppy, the one night stand, the fussy hussy.
Okay.
Slutty Vegan, you know how much I loved you. I stood in line for 3 hours and it was worth
you stood in line
the
for
wait.
3 hours?
Worth the wait.
Okay, girl.
You would love it.
Okay.
So, okay.
So before we go, can you tell other women, filmmakers, directors out there, was there anything that was challenging for you to overcome as a woman in the field? Or just something where you just were feeling defeated and you knew you had to persevere and keep going forward?
Yeah, I feel defeated just when things aren't going right.
Right,
Not
right.
only as a woman, but just
Right.
as a filmmaker, period. But you just, you persevere and you get a good team of people together. I always say that, is just get good people that believe in the same thing as you and work together. You can't do it alone. So if you have other people that can pick up the slack wherever you're lacking, it's great. So yeah, just get a good team of people and keep moving forward because you're always going to have your obstacles that you have
Right.
to go over, and
Right.
that makes you stronger as a filmmaker too. I think.
Absolutely.
That's so encouraging. I love that. Because
Yeah.
some people don't want to talk about the good, bad, and indifferent.
Yeah.
But you got to let them know.
It's all part of it. It's all part of it. Learning and getting better, as a person and as a filmmaker.
Right, absolutely. Oh, guys, if you're loving Kathy as much as we are, please find, follow, and support her. Where can people find you on Instagram?
Kathy Kolla, Kolla.
Easy enough, guys. Be on the lookout for this mystery script she's discussing.
Oh, yeah.
As soon
You
as
know?
we know more about it, I'll come on
Okay.
and we'll talk about
Oh,
it.
yes,
and-
please. I bet
Okay.
we're about to go on hiatus, so when we come back in
Okay.
September, I bet you'll have made some
I bet you.
significant headway.
Perfect.
We'll have you back in September.
Yes.
You can keep us updated on what's up.
Great.
Okay, awesome.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This was fun.
Guys, hang tight. We're going to get a set for Drea. She's our musical performance. We all know Drea. She's been
love
here.
Drea.
We know Drea. Hang tight, everyone, and we'll be right back. See you in a minute. Hi, guys. We're back. Guys, Drea's in the house.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Drea.
Oh, it's so good to be back. Thank you so much for having me.
Do you know what I noticed? You were on our premiere episode of this season.
Oh, yeah.
And now
that's
she's
right.
with us near the end, guys. It's
Here we are.
That just shows
Full
you
circle.
how much
That's life.
you are loved, girl.
Thank you. I love you back.
So how you doing? How you been?
I'm good. Life is crazy right now.
Yeah.
Just released my big single, and I'm planning my UK press tour. I've got 3 radio shows on lock already for next week.
Love.
So excited.
Love.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, Drea is an amazing singer-songwriter. She's also a huge advocate for women everywhere, including your dance class Reclaim Movement.
Yes.
Yep. So Reclaim Movement has kind of been on a little hiatus while I released Monster because, hey, I had to take care of myself.
True.
Okay.
True.
Woo, but we'll be back in May for the last 5 dance classes because I'm actually moving back to Minnesota because I accepted a fellowship to study gender and policy at the University of Minnesota. So grad school, here we come.
I'm shocked right now.
But I'm a little sad
I
at the
know.
same time. That's why I did this.
I know.
It was like a low
I know.
5 to myself.
I'm like
You're
slowly
moving
announcing
to
it. I'm
Minnesota?
I'm moving back home. Yep.
I mean, luckily with technology, you can do music anywhere.
That's true.
And Minnesota is a very
Anywhere.
hotbed for musicians.
That's
Like,
true.
don't
Prince.
count Minnesota out.
That's actually true. The
Yeah.
guy we had on last
Billy
week,
Joel.
he came out of Minnesota. Yep.
Yep.
So you're still going to continue music while in Minnesota?
I'm gonna
correct?
try.
Okay.
Yeah, but also, you know, I'm gonna be in grad school, so
Yeah,
I
grad
feel
school's
like you're
very
still gonna
hard.
Be a little
continue music
busy.
because
yeah, it'll happen.
I don't think you know
Once
how to
a musician,
not do it.
always a musician.
That's how I feel.
But I'm also transitioning into something where I can just be more a part of my community and really feel like I'm useful. And that was something that the music industry wasn't feeling like it was giving me anymore.
Okay.
And it gave me a great platform, and I'm so grateful for it. But I'm ready to kind of expound on that and continue to build my life.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Damn, girl.
Yes.
So I mean, we're happy for anything and everything Drea does. I mean, she's
True.
so talented.
True.
We know that whatever she tackles, especially grad school, she's gonna kick it in the balls.
True.
So.
This is
Thank
true.
you. And the patriarchy while I'm at it.
There you go.
So, do you want to talk a little bit about your song, Monster?
I would love to.
Okay. All right, guys. Here we go.
Okay, so Monster is the song that I wrote about my experience with rape, which is very serious. I've had this
Absolutely.
song for several years, and it just kind of kept building and building until I found the right producer in Kaja, who you're going to see in just a few seconds. And we finally just released it with a music video and everything. Cole Visuals has been on my visuals for the last 3 music videos that I've done, and he did an amazing job. And it just really felt like the right time to release it and kind of expel this chapter of my life and say, like, this is what it is. Sexual Assault Awareness Month, standing in solidarity with survivors, and now, like, it's out there. There we go.
Amen.
Yeah.
And speaking of visuals, I mean, from the snippets that I saw of the video, there are definitely some visuals to be had, folks.
Yes.
They are emotional, absolutely, right?
Yeah, I was crying for the whole
They're
shoot.
they're very intense.
I say it's very raw, very real.
Absolutely.
Yep,
There's-
we released it with a trigger warning because there is
Appropriately.
blood and all this other kind of stuff, so just be aware.
And you know, I did want to say, for what you went through, it's a really hard thing to choose to put yourself back in that emotional mindset in order to share your truth with the world and maybe help out others. So I just wanted to acknowledge you doing that, and I know that was a really brave and hard thing to do.
Thank you.
But
yeah.
I'm sure your story is helping other people as well.
Yeah, that is the hope. Yeah, that's why we do what we do. But ultimately, I had to get to a point where I was really doing it for me. So I
Yeah.
think so much of what I do is for other
Right,
people.
right.
My whole existence often becomes like, how am I useful? But
Right.
there was so much in me that didn't even want to do this music video because I was like, I don't want to go back to that place. It was
Right.
bad enough recording the song
Right.
and having to go back there, and I knew that the video was going to be that much worse.
Right.
Just because I wanted to be as authentic as possible.
Yeah.
Right.
But I had to get to this point where it's like, the 20-something-year-old me who experienced this and went through this terrible situation deserves to have her story told. It's not about other people. I hope it helps other people as well, but it had to just come down to that core of like, she deserves this.
Absolutely.
She deserves this.
Yeah.
And there it is.
There it is. And do you feel some sort of a little bit sense of relief at all after putting it out there?
I think we're getting there. I think it continues to be a hard thing
Right.
for me to kind of
100%.
do all the interviews and keep talking about it.
Right.
And I've actually only performed the song one other time other than the time that's going to
Which
happen
you're
on
welcome
this
to
show.
perform something
wow.
else
So
if you
we're
want
gonna
to.
perform it though.
Okay,
We're gonna do
okay,
it.
all
So,
right, all
but I am
right.
gonna perform it with my eyes closed. So don't think that's
Sure.
weird.
Not
It
at
is
all.
weird.
Whatever you
but
want.
it's just how I can perform it.
That's okay. No judgment here.
So this is only the second time that it's going to be performed. It's not really one of those songs that's like, I made this to perform to the
No,
world.
yeah,
so,
absolutely not.
But I just felt that it was appropriate to
Okay.
continue to sing it and talk about it. So
Absolutely.
the relief will come.
Right.
It does feel like, especially with the end of Sexual Assault Awareness Month, that was April and now it's May. I just released a cover with my friend Andel.
Which
and
I
it
was just
very
about to talk
lighthearted.
about, yes.
I'm like, okay, new chapter, happiness.
right.
Happiness.
Right. So
Yeah.
yeah, if you guys do want something a little lighthearted maybe later on in the
Yeah.
day, please check out that cover because it is fun, it makes you feel good,
It makes me
you
feel good watching it. I'm like,
right?
I wanna be us.
It makes you love. You're just feeling good about the world when you watch
Yep.
the video.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so should we take a quick break?
Yep, let's do
We're
it.
gonna get Drea
We're
set
ready.
up, guys, for her
Yes.
performance. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, folks.
Absolutely.
Hi guys, thanks for sticking around.
Yes.
Drea is ready. She's got Kaja over here, producer man. So Drea, here we go, girl monster, all you.
All right, here we go.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4. The master steps out to the table and sharpens his knife. Hungry for more than a taste, he wants to take a life. I let him get close enough to smell the sweat on my skin. A fool to the end, I let him walk right in. And I watch him drink me, wipe his lips on his sleeve, look me in the eye and say, I watch him drink me, wipe his lips on his sleeve, look me in the eye and say, you're mine. You're mine. He's a ghost in the night, you never see him coming. He's a snake in the grass, better keep on running. He'll run your train off the track if you don't heed this warning. The monster's alive in me, and I watch him drink me, wipe his lips on his sleeve, look me in the eye and say, I watch him drink me, wipe his lips on his sleeve, look me in the eye and say, you're mine. You're mine. He takes me and chews me up. He takes me and chews me up. Takes my blood and he fills his cup. He takes me and I watch him drink me, wipe his lips on his sleeve, look me in the eye and say, I watch him drink me, wipe his lips on his sleeve, look me in the eye and say, you're mine. You're mine. You're
Good
So
job.
powerful.
Woo, thanks for being there.
Oh
for that.
my.
Wow. How you feel?
How do
Yeah,
you feel?
I know.
How do you feel?
That's rough, man. That's rough. But here we are.
You gave every ounce in that performance.
Oh, thanks. That's the
Thank
plan.
you for sharing
Thank
that
you.
with us.
Thank you for giving me the
Yeah.
platform to share. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Guys, if you love Drea as much as we love Drea, please find, follow, and support her. Tell everyone
Absolutely.
your Instagram again.
Drea X Music, DREAX Music.
Drea X Music, guys. This has been another week of Females Unfiltered.
Yes.
Thanks, everyone. Of course, thanks to Mixology for letting us be here. We appreciate you.
Thanks to Spa Girl for always providing us with those libations.
True, guys. Come on down. Ask for Nikki. She's the bartender.
Nikki,
We'll be here. We got 3 more shows before we
3
break
more.
for the summer.
count
folks.
down.
And we'll see everybody next week, guys. Have a great week. Bye.